This channel does not promote any violent, harmful, or illegal activities. All content provided by this channel is meant for an educational purpose only.
Dr. Patro,
My lord,
have you heard from your junior what is the submission of the petitioner?
yes, I've heard. I've
Yes.
also gone through the writ petition. I have had a talk with the secretary also.
Yes.
Now, the difficulty is that the counseling which has started from today, which will go on till the 30th, that is purely on the basis of the division bench order. There, all candidate details were given, and accordingly, vacancies were supplied by the education department. So it is not possible to add anybody into this counseling. The petitioner subject, the counseling is tomorrow, but it is not possible to add because we have the exact number of vacancies of the candidates who were named and placed before the division bench.
Now you
if
tell-
we have not managed, my lord.
Yes, the only allegation which the petitioner is making that the candidates who you have called for counseling received marks less than that of the petitioner. What is your submission?
Yes, I've also verified. I've also verified from whatever records are annexed in the writ petition. If I minus 2 marks and recalculate the marks of the petitioner, then some of the candidates who have been called tomorrow do have lesser marks. But what was the exact reason for not allowing the petitioner in the 5th phase counseling? That instruction I have not yet got. So that I require. So what I was submitting is there are a few other candidates similarly placed as the petitioner who were not allowed in their rounds of counseling. They were put on hold and they have not been called in this bunch because this bunch is purely on the basis of the division bench order. So kindly allow the counseling to continue. Let me take proper instruction with regard to this candidate, and if the candidate is eligible, then definitely the commission will make some arrangement for her counseling or recruitment.
But in the meantime, if this counseling process is over and the vacancies, which are the better ones or whatever it is, are filled up, then how will you accommodate the petitioner?
My lord, firstly, these vacancies were given purely on the basis of the candidates who were named in the list which we had placed before the division bench. So the petitioner cannot claim these vacancies, any of these vacancies. Now, the term better vacancy, this is a rather abstract term. Because what might be better for me, if I live in Malda, then a school near Malda is good. But if I live in Midnapur, a school in Malda is not good. So this is a rather vague terminology.
Yes, true. Absolutely
when we
true.
produce,
and matching vacancy is also an issue. Whether
Yes.
it will be available or not, that also is a question mark.
yes,
But then at the same time, the appointment is also getting delayed, right? Now you tell
Yes.
me the candidates before the division bench, who exactly were they?
no, it was not. They were all waitlisted candidates. All candidates were not before the division bench.
Yes.
Up to the
Now-
8th phase of counseling, all candidates 8th phase onwards, they have been allowed by the division bench. This petitioner was the 5th phase counseling candidate. Now, as the petitioners are submitting, though it is nowhere in the pleadings, that her marks were reduced, but still she is above the cutoff, and therefore she is entitled in this round. But in this round, we cannot accommodate her. We will definitely accommodate her in a subsequent round or immediately after these rounds are concluded, if we find her eligible. The reason for not allowing her in the 5th phase counseling right now, I cannot admit to.
Yes, this I understand. Page 90, the marks of the petitioner as is reflected in The list is 77.033.
Page 90.
No,
Petitioners,
initially it was 79. 79.27.
yes,
79.27. Now, whether it has been reduced or not, and if
my
reduced,
lord.
why reduced? Everything is a question mark.
Yes,
Neither
so,
you know nor the petitioner knows it.
yes.
Right?
Now the petitioner made an RTI application 1 year back, made a representation 1 year back. Now on the eve of the counseling, the petitioner comes up with this writ petition, and a counseling which is being held totally pursuant to the direction of the division bench. They also did not approach the division bench. So I was just praying that kindly do not interfere with the process which is going on pursuant to the division bench's direction. Let us conclude at least that part of the recruitment process. The petitioner, if she has a right, we will definitely accommodate her. It's not that she will be left out. That talk I've had with the secretary. There are 4 candidates in total who till date we are aware of, who, including the petitioner, who were not allowed to participate in their respective phases of counseling, and they were put on hold. Now, why
All
they are
right.
put on hold, for that we need
All
to
right,
see
all right,
the
all right.
file.
Have you heard the submission?
Yes, my lord. First glimpse of my submission is that it is a complete wrong thing that whosoever approach before the division bench, they are only the candidates, and it also must not be, because that is not the direction of the division bench. I came with that direction, my lord. What was the judgment? I just read it.
No, but then today what is to be done?
My lord, today
Your learned friend is not aware
allowed
whether
prejudice my rights and contention at propos as per marks, because the first half, my lord, I handed over the
the marks are here. All
Marks.
right.
539 pages
Mhm.
total. It is published by the West Bengal Central School Service Commission. My marks was 79. So today my marks is 79. Division bench judgment is very clear, para 39 and 40. You can't alter anyone's, you can't reassess it. So my marks is 79. At that point of time, when 5th phase counseling, I went there. They says your 2 marks will be decreases. So whatsoever, I accept it. Suppose I accept it.
No, but tell me, after the 8th phase of counseling, this division bench and everything comes over. What were you doing till the 8th phase?
Because when they says, because I believe in a Article 12 authority, they says your 2 marks will decreases because he is an unemployed youth.
Yes.
But yes, the 8th phase counseling, when 77, I saw the marks. Whosoever has got 77, then my right accrues, because
No, it's all right. But then the authority has accepted that your candidature has been kept on hold and you have not been thrown away.
then
First.
give it.
And second, they will give it in appropriate time.
Then appropriate time will goes. Because of that, why I came here instantly after seeing that. Because of that, when I went there for first 5th phase counseling, they says your 2 marks will decrease. I accept it. Suppose for the argument sake, I accept it. I not go on that argument that in the judgment it is mentioned no reassessment is possible. For the argument sake, today I accept that my marks is 77. So when in the month of July, in pursuance of this notification, 17 July 2026, when they floated this notification, when I see a 7 less than my
Do
marks,
not go to
then my right accrues. Well,
no, do not
in
go
my
to this-
mind.
Do not go to this counseling notice. After the 5th phase, there were 6th, 7th, and 8th
At
phase.
that point of time, there was no candidate less than 77. Well, kindly visualize it. Kindly take this notification. Kindly in this counseling also, some of the candidates whose marks is more than me.
Yes, 79
So
something is there.
obviously in 7th phase counseling there is no such candidate less than marks. So how I can made a claim? When I see that there is a less, because in the service matter, if I not able to see that a person got less marks than me, then my right will not accrue. Even mere employment is not a right. So whenever a candidate got lesser marks than me, got called, then only my right accrues. So my right accrues on 17 July 2026, not before that. Because of that, I accept it. I follow. So if I accept on the year of 2025, but when I see on 17 July 2026, less meritorious candidate got chance in counseling, then I instantly came to the court. So my contention is
Show
that-
me the division bench's direction.
Yes, Mother. Kindly see. As well as the thereafter, Mother, I have a one copy. This is contempt order. Mother. Kindly see, Mother, pardon me.
Which
Mother, page number. Kindly turn. Page number 30, sorry, para number 35 onwards. Because of that, Mother. Read, Mother. Page number 42, para 35 onwards.
1 minute, 1 minute.
And what about
Since
the
August
2024? Because the whole-
2024 order.
Yes, yes. But what happened, we may place the whole fact, otherwise it will give a wrong picture. What happened, Madam, in the selection process, Madam will remember, 9, 10, 11, 12, Group C, Group D, as well as this upper primary selection process conducted in the same year, 2016. This is the upper primary. The first time in upper primary matter, this court set aside the whole merit list. After set aside the whole merit list, there is a direction by Honorable Justice Mosumi Bhattacharya that you start selection process from Rule 12(3). In pursuance of that direction, they start the selection process. Again, some writ petition filed. Thereafter, this matter went up to division bench. This division bench, in pursuance, this selection process conducted now in pursuance of this direction, which is given by the division of Honorable Justice Tapobrata Chakraborty and Honorable Justice Partha Sarathi Chatterjee on 2024. So from the first round of counseling, it is happened from, and why they filed this, because I am also one of the contenders. I appeared in this throughout this matter for one of the contenders. 28 August 2024. Kindly read. May I place para 35 onwards, and the relevant portion para 39, 40, 41 and 42. And in apropos para 42 is a violation of para 42. Some of the applicants, they came to the court because there is a specific direction, 14,052 vacancies. May I place?
Yes, 14,052 I can
Yes.
see.
So I placed that para 39, 4 paragraph, not more than that. Page 46. Upon such re-evaluation initially, 1463, 2 for mismatch of class category, plus 559 for mismatch of marks, plus 902 for defaced OMR sheet were excluded. Upon further revision and perusal of record of 902 candidates, 750 candidates were brought in within the zone of consideration, and accordingly 1463 minus 750 is equal to 713 were ultimately excluded. Such exclusion is not sustainable in law, and consequently the said candidate also come within the zone of consideration. As there are in total 339 vacancies, there cannot be any hindrance towards inclusion of all the candidates called for PT, being 14,052 candidates in the merit list as against 14,339 vacancies. 40. In our opinion, the commission had no jurisdiction to re-evaluate, which I placed it, because in the year 2025, they says we re-evaluate. That is not permissible as per the division bench order. No jurisdiction to re-evaluate, to recheck or scrutinize various aspects of each of the aforesaid 14,052 candidates by an independent agency after completion of the PT. Such act is thus not sustainable in law and is set aside. So there is a specific direction. 41. Accordingly, this court directs the commission to prepare and publish the final merit list and panel in terms of Rule 12(5) and Rule 12(6) of the 2016 rule, respectively, of the 14,052 candidates in accordance with law within a period of 4 weeks from date. So there is a direction of 14,052 candidates. within a period of 4 weeks. Thereafter, the commission shall hold counseling and recommend all the 14,052 candidates who appeared in the PT. Upon such recommendation, the appointment letter shall be issued to the said candidate by the competent authority within a period of 4 weeks. Thereafter, in accordance with law. What happened? Thereafter, some candidate came to the division bench because the violation of this judgment. This is see your list and at propos your counseling, because each and every I place in my repetition that portion in before counseling they put a list. So by comparing both their merit list and their counseling list, there are some vacant seat is there. When this application came up, the initial days, the state government as well as SSC submission was there due to mismatching of vacancies. What is the mismatching? Suppose
Yes, mismatching
mismatching
that.
of vacancies,
Huh.
they are unable to. Thereafter, the division bench direction is that whatsoever you have to give appointment 14,052 candidates. And that not for the only who are the applicant, not for that. Because if that is so, then it can
Show me the contempt order.
all. all-
দিলো?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Malad. I have a soft copy.
হ্যাঁ।
8 July 20.
July.
8 July 2020.
It's August 2025, 8th of August 25. July. All bunch of orders are over here.
Sorry, Malad, may I hand it my last
No, which order you want to place?
July 2020.
Is it not here?
Yes, Malad. My,
Let me see. This is 8th of August, then 4th of September, then 27th of November.
আপনি বলা শেষ হলো।
Give the case number. My officer will immediately put it on the screen.
CPN 589 of 2025.
Will my lord mind, my lord, seeing my
No. I'll see it from here.
CPAN 589 of 2025?
Which portion to see?
Malad, the tree is a very short. Order. Mr. Mitra, learned advocate general, appear on behalf of the alleged contender number 3 and 4 and submits that steps has already been taken towards full compliance of the order passed by this court. In support of such contention, he has placed before the court a memo dated 3rd July 2026 issued by the Commissioner of School Education, West Bengal, wherefrom it appears that 1177 vacancies have already been forwarded to the chairman of West Bengal Central School Service Commission for taking onwards action. That means counseling action. Let copy of the said memo as placed be kept on record. Mr. Basul, and senior advocate, appearing for the alleged contender number 1 and 2, submits that immediately upon receipt of the said memo dated 3rd July 2026, Secretary West Bengal Central School Service Commission had issued a notice dated 7 July 2026 pertaining to counseling for the post of assistant teacher in connection with first SLST for upper primary level of classes 2006, wherein it has entirely been stated that counseling of waitlisted candidate will commence from 21st July 2026. For it is for the counseling for waitlisted candidate, not for the petitioner or applicant. Let a copy of the said notice as placed be kept on record. Answering our query, Mr. Basu submits that all steps would be taken for completion of the counseling process within a period of 4 weeks from date in the said conspectus list the matter for further hearing on 18 August 2026 as per such and such.
Tell me the number that is mentioned here, 1100?
Yes, this state is within that number.
1177.
Because of that, there is remaining 1463 seats was there, where it is mentioned in earlier order. Because 1463 seats that was vacant. So ultimately, they saw the matching vacancy of 1117, which is mentioned in this number. And this seats is included, this 1177. So that is matching vacancy. In my category.
May I interfere? May I make some submissions?
Mm.
My Lord, first,
Where from is the commission restricting the counseling
of the
only in respect of the candidates who approached in contempt?
we never said that.
All
We never
right,
said that.
because the order
We,
of
we,
the court. Yes.
our submission is this, that all left out candidates from after the 8th counseling could not be accommodated in spite of the fact that the division bench had directed us to accommodate all candidates. That is the reason why we were facing contempt. After the 8th phase of counseling, we had 1241 candidates who were not recommended due to want of matching vacancies. That list was submitted before the court, and on the basis of that list, the vacancies were supplied by the education department. The order of contempt which my learned friend was reading, the learned advocate has said that steps are being taken for compliance, full compliance. It is not stated there that full compliance is going to be done. With 1177 vacancies, I cannot do full compliance of 1241 candidates.
Yes, this is
That
what
is
I
why
was wondering. How could
that
you?
is why the commission has been directed to file not to file a compliance report. On the returnable date, we have to file a report stating the steps taken. So some candidates in some categories are still to be left out. We have not been given the full number of candidates.
Well,
And my
now,
learned friend is submitting that
huh.
he came to know on 17th of July regarding the fact that he is being left out is absolutely incorrect. When the judgment was passed, the 2024 judgment which my learned friend was reading, there it is clearly stated that all candidates are to be recommended, and then it is stated that within 4 weeks we are to publish the panel and the waiting list. The panel and waiting list was published with all details. From 2024, he knew that if the last candidate is called for counseling, then they will be having lower marks than him.
Okay.
So he cannot say that I've just discovered yesterday in the evening or just 5 days back or 2 days back.
No,
He
but
knew that all candidates will be recommended, and he knew that there were candidates below him.
right
And
now,
he knew that he was not in the 1241 list of candidates.
when you recommend, start recommending, and when only the candidate with lesser marks get recommended, then only the cause of action of the petitioner arises. This is what is being submitted. Right. How do you controvert this?
No, the fact that when his turn came, he was called and he was rejected, there and then his cause of action arose. That was in 2025 when he was called for counseling.
You don't say
Because,
he is rejected. You say that she has been kept on hold. Where is the
yes,
communication? Nothing of the sort. Now, if the
that is
division bench
my
has
learned
ordered,
friend. No, my learned friend has filed his writ petition. What documents we have, that we have not managed to verify yet. Only yesterday in the evening, a soft copy of the
yes.
writ petition was
Now,
served upon us.
prima facie, what it appears is that you are permitting candidates to appear for counseling with marks less than that of the petitioner. This is
Yes,
where only
that
the
is,
court is troubled. Otherwise,
yes, but that is with the leave of the division bench. If the petitioner wants to participate, then the petitioner will have to approach the division bench.
no, where is the division bench has ordered that it has to be restricted only to the candidates who approached in contempt before the division bench? Where is that order?
No, that we have not said.
Then
It will apply to each and every candidate
exactly, no, sorry.
whose rank is after the 8th phase of counseling.
Hmm.
Each and every candidate. If there was only one contemptor also, but all the candidates who were not called up to the 8th phase of counseling due to want of vacancies, for them this is being held. Their names, their details have been placed before the division bench.
The petitioner participated for recruitment in the upper primary within bracket except physical education and work education, comma, recruitment process under first SLST 2016. Stop. The marks published by the West Bengal School Service Commission in respect of the petitioner is 79.2700. Stop. Her name has been enlisted in multiple panels. Stop. Paragraph. Allegation of the petitioner is that the commission is going to hold the counseling process for the waitlisted candidates on and from 21st July 26. Stop. The candidates recommended for counseling, not the candidates, several candidates recommended for counseling secured marks less than that of the petitioner. Stop. It has been submitted that she was permitted to participate in the 5th round of counseling, but she was permitted, she was directed to participate in the 5th round of counseling, but the counseling for the petitioner did not take place, as she was intimated that she was orally intimated that she was wrongly given 2 extra marks. Stop. No communication from the end of the commission in writing was ever forwarded to the petitioner. Stop. Paragraph. Prayer has been made to permit the petitioner to participate in the counseling process, which is participate in the ongoing counseling process. Stop. Paragraph. Learned advocate representing the commission submits upon instruction that the counseling process is being held in terms of the direction passed by the Honorable Division Bench in a contempt matter which arises out of the judgment passed by the Honorable Division Bench. Stop. It has been submitted that the petitioner never challenged the action of the commission in not permitting her to participate in the 5th round of counseling and onwards. Stop. The vacancies meant for counseling at present is in respect of the candidates, waitlisted candidates who did not get a chance even after the 8th round of counseling.
The list of candidates was given to the division bench. After seeing the list, then the vacancies were given. So it is a candidate-wise vacancy list.
The candidate-wise vacancy list was produced before the Honorable Division Bench, and only thereafter that the dates for counseling were fixed. Stop. Paragraph. The order relying on which the counseling process is being conducted has been placed before this court. Stop. The order passed by the Honorable Division Bench in the bunch of appeals, first of which a bunch of appeals on 28th August 2024, in a bunch of appeals, first of which is MAT 638 of 2021, arising out of WPA 20595 of 2022, within bracket Rajiv Brahmo and others versus State of West Bengal and others, has also been placed before this court. Stop. In paragraph 41 of the judgment of the Honorable Division Bench, the Commission has been directed to prepare and publish the final merit list and the panel in terms of Rule 12 within bracket 5 and Rule 12 within bracket 6 of the 2016 rules respectively of the 14,052 candidates within a prescribed time period. Stop. Paragraph. The court further directed that after publication of the final merit list and the panel, the Commission shall hold counseling and recommend all the 14,052 candidates who appeared in the personality test. Stop. Upon such recommendation, the appointment letter shall be issued to the candidates by the competent authority within a stipulated time period. Stop paragraph. As the direction passed by the Honorable Division Bench was not complied with, application for contempt was filed. Stop. Now filed being CPAN 589 of 2025. In the said contempt, several orders were passed. Stop paragraph. The Honorable Division Bench never restricted counseling in respect of any particular candidate. Stop. The division bench, the list of the candidates in respect of whom counseling is being currently conducted was placed before the court. Stop. The reason as to why the entire list of candidates who were left out from the process of counseling was not placed before the court has not been made known to this bench. Stop. This bench notices the order passed by the Honorable Division Bench on 28th August 2024, where direction was passed upon the Commission to hold counseling and recommend all 14,052 candidates who appeared in the personality test without any restriction in respect of any candidate. Stop. Paragraph. Specific case made out by the petitioner is that till the 8th round of counseling, none of the candidates, who secured marks less than the petitioner were recommended for counseling. Stop. It is only after the impugned notice of counseling dated 17th of July 2026 has been published, comma, wherefrom the petitioner found out that the candidates securing marks less than her have been recommended for counseling, comma, the instant writ petition has been filed by her. Stop. The Commission is unable to clear the doubt of the court as to why candidates securing marks less than the petitioner have been called for have been enlisted for counseling, ignoring the other candidates, ignoring several other candidates.
My lord, there is not so many candidates. 3 candidates we are aware of, they have been informed, and the petitioner is the only one candidate who has come up. It is not a big, it is not that big in magnitude that a large number of candidates have been left out and only a few have been called for counseling.
1177 and 14,000 something, there is a huge mismatch.
No, that is because the vacancies have not been given to us yet.
Yes. So
In a
there is
particular
a
subject,
problem somewhere.
that is the non-availability of vacancies. That's got nothing to do with the petitioner. It is not even the petitioner's subject or the petitioner's panel. Possibly this petitioner is only one candidate in her category. The majority of the candidates whose vacancy we could not get is in subject Arabic. It is not that we have only called a few out of the entire amount. And the division bench is aware that we have got only 1177 out of 1241.
Candidates securing marks have been enlisted on counseling.
আচ্ছা ওটা ছেড়ে দিন, ইগনোরিং থেকে বাদ দিয়ে দিন, ওখানে অবধি রাখুন, ঠিক আছে? স্টপ প্যারাগ্রাফ অ্যাজ না ওখানে লিখুন যে the learned advocate representing the commission seeks to revert with further instruction in the matter. Stop paragraph. As it prima facie appears that candidates securing marks less than the petitioner have been directed to appear for counseling, accordingly, the court is inclined to pass an interim order in favor of the petitioner to the extent that the petitioner shall be permitted to participate in the process of counseling, but the fate of such counseling shall abide by the result of the writ petition. Stop.
Lord, may I just interfere once? My Lord, 2 things will happen. Number 1 is that the petitioner is not one of the candidates whose name was given to the division bench. Number 2 is the exact number of vacancies have been given to me. So if I give 1 vacancy to the petitioner, then the last candidate in the list of candidates will not get a school. That is why I was submitting this. Kindly
I
allow
understand.
me to
Tell me
conclude
one
as
thing.
per the
Tell
My
me one
lord.
thing, the vacancy list, the counseling list that has been published is in respect of the subject Bengali. Isn't it?
No, counseling list is all subjects, our schedule has been published.
All
Petitioner
subject.
is for pure science, which is tomorrow.
Petitioner is pure science, which is tomorrow.
Page number.
To be held tomorrow.
You are pure science candidate,
Yes, I am
right?
pure science.
Oh, medium is Bengali.
Yes.
Medium
Yes,
is Bengali. All right. Pure science candidate. Then somebody that means
Gets
one
left out.
candidate will be left out. If
Yes,
everybody accepts, see, the matching
yes,
vacancy
yes.
is
In
the
case there
issue.
is an absent, in case there is an absent candidate, then they will get accommodated.
So
But
let us see.
this petitioner is not before the division bench. He is not
I understand.
mentioned in our list. He
I
is
have
not
followed
mentioned
what
in
you
our
have
list.
submitted, but let us see. কি বললাম? হলো তারপর? হলো তো? The when is the counseling concluding?
Tomorrow.
30th. The last subject is on the 30th. But pure science is tomorrow.
Pure
That will
science is only tomorrow. All right. So whatever the
tomorrow.
fate will be for the petitioner, it will be tomorrow only.
Yes.
All right. The matter is made returnable on next Tuesday. I am keeping it 28th of July. Stop learned advocate representing the commission shall produce the fate of the list of the candidates in respect of the subject pure science in Bengali medium. Let us see what happens. You never know.
My lord, may I make just one suggestion? My lord, let me call the petitioner at the end of the counseling.
No, my lord, I have.
If there is a leftover
Wait,
vacancy,
just
then I
wait.
can give it.
If
Number
there is
one.
anything left. But
Yes.
then the
If there
very
is an absent
purpose,
candidate, I can give it.
the very purpose for passing an interim order is that the candidates less than the petitioner have been called for counseling. If that be so, and if I accept your suggestion, then the order will be contradictory, isn't it? So this I
No.
will not accept. But then, what were you submitting?
May I suggest one thing? And I believe it will not. Morning submission was the same line. Let's, my lord, give an opportunity at pro bono marks, because marks is.
Yes, that is all right.
So, my lord, give a chance tomorrow. Abide by the result of the petition.
Yes, that is what I have mentioned.
So tomorrow, give a chance
Yes,
to
yes,
participate in the counseling.
Yes, yes.
To participate
That is what has been
apropos
detected.
with my marks, not at last.
No, no.
Apropos at my marks.
ওই যে
My
বললাম
lord,
না,
kindly record it.
interim order যেটা বললাম না।
Otherwise, the question become interactive.
Process of counseling in accordance with the marks she received in the examination.
My lord, which marks is to be gone by? That is also a question. Let me make
Yes, it is
one
their domain.
additional submission.
They will decide. They will decide. No doubt.
Very well. We will call the candidate
Yes,
for
yes.
counseling, and we will, as per her marks, she will get the chance.
Yes,
But
yes,
before
yes.
counseling her, we will be allowed to verify our records.
Certainly,
why she was
certainly.
on hold.
Certainly.
If it is found that she is not eligible, then we will not take the counseling tomorrow.
Obviously,
Kindly
obviously.
record this. Kindly record this. That we will verify the records why she is put on hold.
Prior to permitting the petitioner to participate in the counseling process, the commission shall verify the
All documents.
documents of the petitioner to ascertain as
And
to
our record
whether
also. Why it was put on hold.
as কি বললাম, to ascertain as to whether she is eligible for participating in the process of counseling or not. Stop. It will be open for the commission to consult its own records also to find out as to why the petitioner's counseling process was kept on hold at the 5th round. ঠিক আছে? Parties to act on the server copy.
And if found ineligible, we will not. We will not hold her
Yes,
counseling.
this is what.
I didn't
No,
hear
no, no.
you.
Why we will not go by
Sorry,
obvious?
I didn't
Let us
hear
go
you.
by court order.
I didn't hear you. Yes.
My lord, I was submitting that if she is found ineligible, then her counseling will not be held.
This goes without
After
saying.
checking the records,
No, no, it goes
after
without
check-
saying. এটাকে করে দিন, আমি সই করে দিচ্ছি।
My lord, my lord, order may be uploaded because today
I'll rise just now only for this order, otherwise it's nearly
I'm
3 o'clock.
extremely grateful, my lord, extremely grateful.
There are many orders to be signed,
Grateful, my
all
lord,
pending.
To communicate.
and
No other fixed matter.
and liberty to communicate through online mode because of that.
Online mode.
Because of that, today is not possible to give it physically because through email. Through email.
Yes, yes, whatever. Mr.
I
Dr.
believe-
no, I
Pathak
will
sir,
communicate. My lord, you
communicate.
need not worry.
Yes,
But
yes,
if the
but-
order
I
is
believe-
available, that will be better.
certainly, certainly. Issue.
And I apologize for interrupting so many times.
No,
I
sir.
was
It
repeatedly
is
interrupting.
helpful for the court and as well as me also. Grateful, man.